If you're looking for the cheapest and most reliable Madden 22 coins on the market, check out my sponsor, MMOEXPR.com. Links are in the description, and use code JEDI at checkout for 5% off. Alrighty, hey there guys, Adrian Casa here, aka JetterBro95, coming at you guys with another video. And in this video, guys, it is going to be an update to the Seahawks theme team. Now, in this video, guys, we had a lot of upgrades, and one you're seeing right on your screen right there. We finally got that Russell Wilson card. Now, this video is going to be put out on Monday, so before I get into the lineup, guys, let me talk about yesterday's, this past weekend's games, man. It's crazy to think of how these playoffs have gone. You know, last week was dreadful in terms of games. Like, there was only really one good game, and that was the Cowboys fucking up. So, I mean, that was hilarious. But, you know, this week we had some really great games. You know, the Bucks almost recreated Super Bowl. Oh fuck! What game? What Super Bowl 52? I want to say. I want to say it was 52. I cannot remember which one it was, but the Bucks almost recreated Super Bowl 52 until Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp just proved they're just one of the best duos in NFL history. Then you have the Bengals allowing 9 sacks on Joe Burrow, and they still found a way to beat the #1 seeded Tennessee Titans, which is crazy. Then today, you also had the Packers going out in the saddest way possible. Maybe it's Aaron Rodgers' final game as a Packer. We don't necessarily know quite yet what the future holds for them. And then the game that I just finished watching, the Chiefs and the Bills going absolute full rage mode on each other, like two heavyweight titans going back and forth, punching each other in the face. You know, it's just crazy. And the way the game ended, I really do think the NFL needs to change its overtime rules. The fact that Josh Allen played his absolute heart out, and Gabriel Davis had in one of the greatest performances in postseason history, and the fact that they never got a chance to respond and just watched Patrick Mahomes go down the field, it's just like like that's brutal. The NFL has to find some way to change the overtime rules. I don't necessarily know what they can do, but it's unfair to leave it up to the flip of a coin, in my personal opinion. I think it's completely unfair that they leave it up to the flip of a coin. But whatever, that's neither here nor there, guys. I don't want to talk on it too much, but too much more anyways. But let's just jump into the lineup, guys. So we do have a few new changes to the team. Why is my controller not working with the actual... What the fuck? Give me a second here, guys. My controller just decided to stop working. Sometimes it does that. I just gotta plug it, unplug it and plug it back in. There we go. All right, so let's just jump into the lineup, guys. So, as you can see, we have the brand new Russell Wilson. He came out with the Legends release this past week, and apparently, I don't know this off by heart, but apparently EA has done it in the past where they give current players Legends cards. Now, the only one I remember is Madden 20, and the reason I know that is because I actually went back and looked at Madden 20, just to look around, see what some of the content was for promos, and I did notice that in the Legends, they did have guys like Aaron Rodgers and Bobby Wagner as, like, legend cards, so maybe it's something they do. I don't recall them doing it last year, though. Um, Honestly, I don't remember them doing it last year, but to be honest, I don't really think it's a big deal. I just think that it was a little bit of a strange selection to make these guys the cards, but it is what it is. But Russell Wilson, 96 speed, 97 throw power, 94, 96, 95 for the accuracies, 94 under pressure, 97 on the run, and 97 play action. This is everything I've wanted from Russell Wilson, a Russell Wilson card, and more, honestly. He has some great ground carrying stuff. He's got 81 carrying. He's got 93 juke, 90 spin. He's got some great stats. I really do love this Russ card. I'm thinking of getting a quarterback strategy item to help try and push him to 99 overall. See if I can pull that off. I might pick up the litter rip strategy item, which will give +3 to deep accuracy and then +2 to throw on the run or throw power, whatever it upgrades. I don't know. But the fact that EA now, with their increasing of the quarterback with the strategy items, the fact that you now can get +3 on deep accuracy and stuff on certain items kind of makes them a little bit more valuable, especially now that I have receivers that are 99, 99, and 98 speed. I really do think that personally it is a good trade-off. Losing one extra speed, but at the same time getting, something different for your quarterback, for your team. Maybe I might even get an offensive line one to help with the pass blocking. But overall, Russell Wilson is fantastic. I really do love this card. Like I said, he's everything I've wanted from this guy, from with EA, with this guy and more. But that being said, guys, let me showcase to you guys the new Shaun Alexander. He was our team diamond. Now, this is actually the team diamond, as you can plainly see. Here's the training stuff and whatnot, but you can give him the team captain art, which is something I really find interesting. Don't get me wrong, but but they did it with John Lynch as well. You can actually give John Lynch the team captain art. So, but Shaun Alexander, he's very, very good. 96 speed, 98 acceleration, 91 agility, 97 carrying, 91 change of direction, 99 trucking, and a 97 break tackle. Wish I could put bulldozer on him, but unfortunately I don't have any AP slots to put bulldozer on him. And even then, I don't even know if I want to, because I've said before, the only one I like to invest in for running back abilities is Tank. So I would probably put Tank on him if I can afford it, but we'll have to wait and see come the next AP update, because there should be a lot of changes coming with the next one. But other than that, he's got 94 stiff arm, he's got 93 juke, 85 spin. He's a beast. He fights for yardage. He is a very, very powerful runner. I do love this Shaun Alexander card very much. So, but that is the new Shaun Alexander. Then we have the brand new Jerry Rice. We did get a lot of upgrades, especially this past week. We got a couple of good cards, but Jerry Rice is the first card that we also did get as well. He was a Team of the Week player. We got three Team of the Week guys in the last release. So Jerry Rice, 99 speed, 95 jump, 98 catch, 96 catch in traffic and spec, and then 94, 96, and then 99 for the route running. After the catch, though, 96 juke, 91 spin, 95 change of direction, 96 ball carrier vision. Now, I actually am rocking deep out elite on him because I really feel like with his big body, I could probably get a little bit of a better catches over the smaller cornerbacks in the game, But overall, I do like Jerry. He's a very, very good route runner, and the fact that he's 6'2" means to me personally that I think he's going to be on this team until the end of the year. I know I said that with guys like Doug Baldwin, Brandon Marshall. With Doug Baldwin and the other guy that I'm going to showcase here real soon. But EA just keeps dropping Seahawks wide receivers, which, can I just say, can we not get another wide receiver for 3 months, please? We don't need it. So, but Jerry Rice is really, really good. Really no complaints about him. And, the fact that he played 1 year in Seattle means that now he's on this team for the rest of his life. So, thanks, EA Sports. And thank you, Jerry Rice, for getting traded to the Seahawks. Next, we have Percy Harvard. Now, this card I for a fact I have not showcased because as soon as he came out just after my last lineup video at the end of Zero Chill. But 99 speed, 95 catching, 96 catching traffic, 91 spec, and then 95, 96, and 95 for the route running. After the catch, though, he's really, really good. He's got 97 change of direction, 97 ball carrier vision, 97 juke, 95 spin. Percy Harvard, I want to say he's a top 10, top 5 receiver in the game, but there's so many good wide receivers in this game that I realistically don't know how I would feel about putting him in the top 5, because I think Jerry Rice now is significantly better. And I might even put Jerry Rice at wide receiver 1, to be completely honest, because I love Jerry Rice so very much. But Percy Harvin is very, very good. We also have the new Roger Saffold. I'm not going to showcase his stats. He's a solid offensive lineman, though, and I did pick him up from the playoff solo challenges. So Roger Saffold, he's very, very solid. Then we have Leonard Davis again. Now, if you guys recall way back in the very early versions of this team, I actually did have Leonard Davis. Didn't fully power him up, though. But I do have a power-up pass, so we went and picked him up, and I powered him up. And the reason is because when I can pull it off, I want to turn this team into a 50 Seahawks, 25 Cardinals. Now, the reason I want to do that is because it would give Isaiah Simmons a +1 to speed, and he's a 98 speed safety, but also it would give Jordan Whitehead a +1 to speed as well. And I'll explain why that's important when we get there. But, that's why I want to turn this into a 25 Cardinals, 50 Seahawks when I can, right? Like I can't right now. It's impossible. I stayed up last night for about a good 2 hours trying to figure out how is it possible, like move things around and all that stuff. At the end of the day, I can't figure it out. It's just impossible. I would be at best 1 point short. So I need to either wait for a player to get ×2 Seahawks and then swap one of my Seahawks players over to Cardinals chem, or I need to wait till I get another ×2 Cardinals players. So until then, obviously, I can't do it. So, but moving on to the offensive abilities, guys, because really, there's no other players for offense that I can showcase. We have a good amount now. We have Percy Harvin and Devin Hester, both with Route Technician. Percy Harvin also has the X Factor. Then we have Shaun Alexander with just Freight Train, Charlie Young with Deep Out Elite, and so with Jerry Rice. And then Russell Wilson, we have Escape Artist and Pass Lead Elite, as well as the Omaha X Factor. Escape Artist, I'm just using right now until it gets nerfed, because it will get nerfed in the next AP update. I am almost convinced that it is going to be like 7, 8, 9 AP at this point. And let me just be clear, I don't think the ability is like unrealistic. We literally saw it today. If you watch the Bills and Chiefs game, we literally saw it today with how quarterbacks can escape out of the pocket. That's not my problem. My problem is the fact that people are so dependent on this ability that you can't contain them in the pocket. And when you do, they still find ways to get out of it because your defensive linemen either don't engage or don't shed when the quarterback tries to scramble, or when you do set a contain, they just double team the end and go around it, right? Like, if you don't set a contain, then yes, obviously the quarterback should be able to get out of the pocket, no problem. But, unless you blitz off the edge, right? Unless you send like a corner blitz or a safety blitz, then obviously it'll be a little bit more difficult and whatnot. But if you set up a contain, you should be able to keep a quarterback contained in the pocket, right? So that is why that's my problem with Escape Artist. Plus, also, it's insane this year. The fact that you can't chase quarterbacks down with, high speed enough as it is. Now, and it's a little bit harder with Escape Artist. Like, it's just, you can't chase them down no matter how hard you try. So that's why I think this year it needs to be changed. Last year it wasn't that big of a deal because, you could still keep up with faster offensive linemen. But this year it's just impossible. So that's why I really do think Escape Artist does need to be changed, and why I do think Escape Artist is probably the most broken ability in this entire game. So with that being said, guys, that is it for the offense. We'll move on to defensively now. Defense, obviously, a couple of new additions. First card I want to showcase to you guys is Kevin Williams. Now, I don't have his full team of the week yet, and probably won't for quite some time. He's a defensive tackle, and I really don't want to go out and pick up a defensive tackle when, he really won't play any different than what he is right now, in my personal opinion. I don't think he's going to play any different, so I would rather wait to get him than pick him up right now, obviously. So, but Kevin Williams, he's still pretty good even right now. A 96 strength, 94 play rec, block shed, and power move, 90 finesse move. He also has a 92 tackle. I believe also, 94 impact, 93 lead block. He's pretty good already, enough as it is. That's why I say I don't really feel like rushing to go get him. So it is what it is with Kevin Williams, but he does look pretty good right now overall. Then we also have the new Shaun Springs. Now this card I'm going to be prioritizing getting as soon as possible. I am going to look to pick this card up as soon as I can. Even right now, it's still pretty solid. 98 speed is not the worst. It's about where you should be for your cornerbacks this year, which, you know, in terms of the speed argument, I honestly think it's not even that big of a deal that cards are juiced up in speed like this, because it kind of can make theme teams obsolete in certain ways. Don't get me wrong, there's obviously going to be cards that need theme teams, and that's a little bit of a depressing. But, you know, cards like this, say for example, you get this card, you get 96 speed. Well, even if you have the in the zone, both in the zone for the DBs, it's 98 speed on a non-theme team. That's still right where you should be for your defensive backs and your cornerbacks, right? It's right where you should be for your secondary players. So I still think that them juicing up the speed is fine. I just wish I just wish that they didn't blow their load so fast, right? You know, like remember at the beginning of the year in September, Jerry Rice had 96 speed on a theme team with the strategy items. He had like 96 speed. So like, as long as they don't blow their load so fast, I don't mind them having 98 speed cards in January. It's just a matter of, you know, pacing yourself before you get to the end of the line. So, but Shaun is pretty good. I really do like this card. He plays my slot corner now instead of Shaquille Griffin. Couldn't even remember him. I couldn't even remember his name. We have Isaiah Simmons here. Now this is the reason why I wanted to turn this team into a 25 Cardinals, because he will get the +1 to speed and he'll be a 99 speed safety, which, you know, then means he's here to the end of the year basically. And that's one of the reasons I want to jump to a 25 Cardinals, 50 Seahawks. But again, I can't do it right now because of the lack of another ×2 Seahawk or another ×2 Cardinal, because again, I've crunched the numbers, I stayed up, I tried, man, like I really tried to do it, and it's impossible right now for me. So, but Isaiah Simmons, he still plays very well, 98 speed at 6'4", also has 93 play rec, 99 zone coverage, which is pretty solid. He also has 95 change of direction, you know, 97 hit power. Now, I don't have him in my box safety. I actually play him as a coverage safety because of the block shed. You know, Cam Chancellor has much better block shed. And he has similar speed, even though Cam is like 96 speed, Isaiah Simmons is 98. I'd rather have the less block shed and the more speed in the back, in the deep safeties, or the slot safeties, than having, you know, guy with less block shed on the run game. Because obviously, him being in the run game with the block shed he has, he's not going to shed very easily, so he's going to get picked off a lot more. So that's why I have Isaiah Simmons in there. So. But I do like Isaiah Simmons, though. I didn't make a bad choice with him as my make, right? Then we have Jordan Whitehead, guys. Now, this card, he is not out yet. As we're recording this video, he is not out at this moment. He will be the final playoff promo drop that comes on Friday. And then when he does drop, he will be the free end cat that you get, which is good because he goes on all teams. He can get every single theme team chem now because of the AFC and NFC chem that you see on the side there. He'll be able to get both team chems, so both conference chems. So he can be a free safety for basically anybody. But another reason why I want to turn this team into a 25 Cardinals is because with these specific cards, they get up an extra +1, right? Now, Jordan Whitehead is not a Cardinal. He's a Buccaneer. However, he does count towards the Cardinals chem. He also counts towards the Seahawks chem. And as you can see, once I do get the 25 Cardinals, he'll get an extra +1 speed. So you top that on with the in the zone for the DBs, the Seahawks +2 speed, and then the extra +1 for the 25 Cardinals. Once this card is fully powered up, he'll have 99 speed. I'm not even kidding about that, by the way, because 89 + 5 is 94. Then the Seahawks chem, then the Cardinals +1 for the 25, and then the in the zone for the DBs is 99 speed. So once I can pull it off, I can have two 99 speed safeties in the secondary, and then I can have three 99 speed cornerbacks. Like, again, it's a lot of work, don't get me wrong. Like, I got to go buy Antrell Roll. I got to go buy, you know, I got to sell off Quandre Diggs because I figured out that's what I'm going to have to do is sell Quandre. But if that's the return I'm getting, a 99 speed safety for that is 5'10" over a 97 speed safety that is 5'9", as much as I love Quandre, because don't get me wrong, he plays well. You know, he's not terrible. I'll take that chance, right? I'd rather have a 99 speed safety than a 97, right? So that is why I want to turn this team into a 25. Another reason why is because of the Isaiah Simmons and as well as because of Jordan Whitehead. Now, that's a long way away. Probably won't be for a few updates, but once I can pull it off, I'm going to give it a try. But Jordan Whitehead, even right now, he's not the best. 93 speed, 87 is home coverage. Like, he's just absolutely terrible. So I'm not going to worry about him too much, but that is something I want to try with this team. So we also have Jalen Ramsey here. He's just a spot filler, I guess. I don't even remember why I put him in the lineup. So anyways, moving on to the defense, guys. Now, defensive abilities, we have a few changes. So instead of rocking just a bunch of pick artists and a few other abilities like under pressure, we've now gone to acrobats, and we have a combination of acrobat and pick artists. So we have 4 pick artists, 4 acrobats with Isaiah Simmons, Quandre Diggs, Richard Sherman, and DK Metcalf. Then we have 2 pick artists in Cam Chancellor and Shaun Springs. We have a lurker in Bobby Wagner, and then we have 2 inside stuffs in Kevin Williams and Puna Ford. Just sucks that Kevin Williams costs 2 AP because otherwise I would probably have another acro on, like, I want to say Cam Chancellor. Like, Cam would be the one that has the acrobat, but I'm probably going to swap back to acrobat, but I'll touch on when I release my AP video update. I'll touch on what I think should happen with acrobat and or pick artists. So we'll touch on that when we get there. So, but that is the defense, guys. Special teams, nothing has really changed. We've just put Doug Baldwin to kick return because I put my 4th receiver on kick return. So that way they're doing something. They're not just sitting on the bench. They're actually, they're actually kind of contributing. Now, who knows? I might put Percy Harvard in here. I might put Devin Hester. Or if Tyler Lockett does get Team of the Year, because this video should be coming out either tonight, like Sunday night, or Monday morning. No, Team of the Year hasn't been announced yet. And if Tyler Lockett does get Team of the Year, more than likely I'll get Tyler Lockett for Team of the Year, which then means I'll add him to the lineup. And there we go. Then Doug Baldwin will be no more, which would suck because I love Doug. But Tyler Lockett is just 99 speed, even like that. So I mean, it is what it is. Like Tyler Lockett, I really do like Tyler Lockett as well. But specialists, we have Shaun Alexander as our workhorse back. You guys know I only run one running back, which is why Adrian Peterson and Amon Green are not on the team anymore. Percy Harvin with the slot receiver, Cam Chancellor and Bobby Wagner sub linebackers, Jadeveon Clowney and Dwight Freeney on the edge, Al Woods and Kevin Williams at the rush DT, Shaun Springs at slot corner. Team strategy, we do have a little bit of change for the team strategies. We still have the in the zone for the DBs for the +2 speed, and then we have the deep route specialist, and we also have 1 wrecking ball. Now that's why Shaun Alexander has 99 trucking, is because of the wrecking ball strategy item, giving a +3 to his trucking. Now, am I going to keep this? Obviously, probably not. I want to try out a quarterback strategy item, on Russ, but, I really am liking this wrecking ball strat item. And then playbooks, we're still running the Seahawks offense. We've actually swapped to the Ravens defense I think last video update or a couple of video updates ago. I don't know when, but it's been a little bit since I've gone to the Ravens defense. Visuals are the same. It doesn't really matter. So that concludes it, guys. I know this was a bit of a longer episode, but we did have quite a bit of upgrades, mainly at mainly at the most important position in the game. But if you guys did enjoy this video, hit the like button below. Also, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Also, keep an eye out on the channel, because I don't know if this video, or check the channel, because I don't know if it's going to be after or before this video comes out, but there will be my first gameplay with Madden 22 with the Seahawks team. I've already conferred with somebody. We're going to be playing tomorrow afternoon, or late morning for me, the afternoon for him. We're playing tomorrow for a video that he wants to do on his channel, and I was like, yeah, I volunteer. Sure, I'll play as the Seahawks one. But that being said, guys, keep an eye on the channel, or if it's already been out, I'll put a link to the video to my version as well as his version and his channel. So go check him out, guys. I've already highlighted him as a content creator of the week, so it is what it is with that. But I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.